Hello everyone, welcome back to Nate the Hoof Guy. Today's video, it's follow-up day. We're going to go back and take a look at a few past cases to see how they're recovering. First up, we've got this girl in the chute right now. Do you remember this foot? Well, if you don't, let's take a flashback, see what it looked like. She had a mark on her sole right here, and it took a little time, but we removed a bunch of loose horn from around that, exposing pretty significant size area of disturbance underneath. We cleaned that area out really well, wrapped it with salicylic acid, put a block on that other claw, and now we're back 5 weeks later to see how she's recovered. So it's pretty obvious she's lost her block. There is still some glue left attached. We're going to pop this off here, clean the rest of that up with our grinder, but the hoof itself is looking like it healed pretty well. Zooming in, we can see that area now has completely refilled with new horn, which is exactly what we're looking for. For something that large, turned out quite nice. Now, you can see this heel, I've left it a little bit deeper than that other claw, just to give it a little bit extra to relieve for a while, to give it a little bit extra rest. But 5 weeks ago, this is what it looked like, and this is what it looks like today. Quite the improvement. I couldn't be happier. Because she was walking really well, I'm not worried about putting a block back on. This is what she looked like 5 weeks ago leaving the chute, and this is what she looks like today with no block. Walking much better. That's exactly what we want to see. Now, let's move on to our next case. This one we worked on just a couple weeks ago. Now, the reason I checked this foot after just 2 weeks, well, I was at the farm and thought, well, I'll bring it in, take a look at it. This cow had a white line that was packed full of rocks. And as we started to clean that out, sure enough, we found an area where it had worked its way through. Once again, after removing the loose horn, we thoroughly cleaned this area with chlorhexidine, gave her a salicylic acid wrap, and we blocked that other claw. Now we're back 2 weeks later, and this is what it looks like. This area right here is where that rock had worked through and had affected the corium underneath. We had some separation up above here that had some dermatitis on it. We treated that. Now we're going to get this area cleaned up and see what it looks like. Now I know some of you probably already commented, don't fast forward through this. We want to watch the knife work. So this time I won't fast forward. We'll go a little slower as I clean this area up. You'll notice how much safer it is working around these areas now that we have hard horn in place rather than that initial trim when everything is soft. That's why I take that conservative approach when I'm removing loose horn, just to free up that area around that corium that's been disturbed. Leave the rest until it's able to firm up a little bit. Now I can remove that horn harmlessly. And actually, on a recheck, you're always going to have some new loose horn to remove regardless. So I like to do that. We've got that block in place to protect this claw. Had this block fallen off, we have that horn then in place, especially around that wall area, to help protect this claw. Once again, we're able to see where that rock had worked through. That's all firmed up nicely now. This area up above here where the dermatitis is, that too has cleared up. We've got new horn in place there. Once again, this one's healing up well. No need for any salicylic acid on this one. Just a quick spray down, and we'll let her go as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you all on the next one.